Wednesday night baseball set to come your way from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Here we wrap up the homestand with the finale of this two-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Yankees. The Yankees look for their 7th straight victory next. Luis Severino is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And we are underway here in the Bronx as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
2-1 now. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now here's the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. High fly ball out to straightaway center. McCutchen on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
On the ground to the right side. Fielded cleanly by Pujols. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. And now here is Ronald Acuna. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he lays off there 1-0.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's...
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Max Fried, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, despite that loss last time out, they're still on a pretty nice run as they've won 6 in a row prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Still even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Swanson brings it in, and there's 1 away. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, there's no doubt they really need Andrew McCutchen to get back on track. In the last 10 games, he's hitting under 250. He's a guy they need to hit a lot better than that because he's a big part of this ball club.
He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. No home runs yet in this first month, and 6 RBIs. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Fastball at the knees, maybe even below the knees, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 away. Here's big Aaron Judge. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And that misses ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
The 1-2. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there is any intent behind that. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And stepping in, the former MVP, Albert Pujols. And here's a called strike now to the 41-year-old vet. It's 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Popped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. New inning set to get underway, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Hit hard but foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Popped him up. LeMahieu into shallow center. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Stepping in next, Adam Duvall, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, Attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. First pitch on its way. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That is 7. The catcher, Travis.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Hit hard on the ground is short. Gloved by LeMahieu. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So they can't make anything. And stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Giancarlo.
As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round #1.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Left center, base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
That is 7. The second baseman.
So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. So take a look at ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. From the belt, the pitch.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped the clutch on that pitch.
Full count for Odor, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
We got full count.
Ohtani leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone. Next to stand in is Gary Sanchez. He went deep in the contest last night. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes set, the 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Bottom of the second here with no score. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Striding in is Eddie Rosario. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
1-1. heater in there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes, Dale.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes now to the Atlanta DH. Two and one after the foul ball there. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Third inning, no score to this point. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called, and boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In the air out toward right field. Judge is under it. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Home half of the third come. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping up is the shortstop, DJ LeMahieu. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Off-speed pitch here, but it dips below the knees, evening us at 1-1. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Dan, he took that right back in his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. LeMahieu aboard here at first with nobody out. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
2-2.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Over to Albies. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Gio Urshela is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Now it's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the base is empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And this one misses for ball 4. And the Yankees get a base runner here with 2 away. So 2 down and a runner at first. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Up top, it's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-1.
You got 2 balls.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Oh, and he'll make it, but he may get a talking to here by his first base coach as he barely was able to get back to first. Working for the punch-out and the offering. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here as this is a beauty to end the inning. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show. All set for the start of the 4th. And set to go as the third baseman, Austin Riley.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
1-1.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Those are just 2 great takes right there. Those are pretty good pitches, sliders down the way, both of them, just off the plate. Couldn't get the batter to fish.
And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now. Lifted down the line in left. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Hit in the air down the right field line. Judge is on his horse, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossoming.
Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt.
Meanwhile now, this is trouble down that right field line. This should be extra bases. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box, Adam Duvall, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. 2-0 to Adam Duvall.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
And there's the first strike, 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Little chopper back to the mound. And there's one down now. Now to the plate here is Dansby Swanson. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home is swung on, missed, and that's strike 1.
Okay, if you're in this lineup right here, game on, boys. I know he's got power stuff, but if he's going to come middle of the plate, you better be ready to pull the trigger.
2-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. To 2-2 now.
That's count 2-2.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Popped up. Odor is under it. 2 down.
The batter, the catcher, Travis Darno.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and up next the catcher Travis Darno. He's set and the pitch.
Count 1-0.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Freeman on third with 2 out. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
He lays off, and that's outside. Ball 4. They're at the corners now here with 2 away.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Next, it'll be Eddie Rosario, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First offering, and he takes ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Odor is there. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. On now to bottom of the inning now. And here comes the first baseman, Albert Pujols.
The first baseman.
The pitch.
Albert.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
1-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And another foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Darno has it, but he can't get it there in time. Pujols reaches on the strikeout. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. Giancarlo Stanton now struck out in his first at-bat. He's ready. Now the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. That shatters as this is on the ground to first. To second for one, but no real shot at two as he's safe easily at first.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
He's set. Here it comes. Shohei Ohtani will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn two with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Hey, a curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Swung on and chopped up the middle. Albies picks it up, and he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. On to Freeman at first, and there are two away now.
The second baseman.
So two are gone now in the Yankee half of the fourth, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Rougned Odor. First delivery to him.
That's down. Nope, that's the ball.
With two outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at-bat. Not much reason for it.
2-0 count, the pitch.
Inside ball three.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. Oh, he couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first two.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. The Yanks leave one. They trail things here 2-0. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And standing in is the DH, Jock Peterson. Swing and a liner. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Jonathan Loaizaga will come on and make his fourth appearance in this campaign. To the plate now, Ozzie Albies, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Peterson leads off second with nobody out. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man.
Well, his job right there at the plate is to move that runner over to third by getting the ball to the right side. On the mound, though, they're working him away, so he doesn't have a good pitch to do that with.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Count remains 2-2. Again, another foul ball. Grounder down the line at third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? Throw won't get him. So the next to bat will be Austin Riley. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. 0-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, towing the slab. He's on fire right now.
The 0-1 on its way.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
Count remains at 0-2. Runner at first here, one man out. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Hit hard to short. LeMahieu's got it. Odor. Throw on to Pujols. They get them both, and they end the inning. Braves get a couple of hits here and plate one. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Leading off for the Yankees, the catcher.
First delivery to him.
Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez stands in as he looks at ball one here. Swing and a miss for strike one.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Rosario is there and he makes the catch for the out. So one down, no one aboard, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. First pitch of the AB on its way. A bouncer up the middle. Swanson scoops it up in time to first, and there are two away.
Now batting, center fielder.
So next to hit is Andrew McCutchen. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
2-0 pitch on the way.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the third hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
And the runner back safely. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. Now a throw over to first, and he's back standing. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising, first 2 outs are super quick, little single happens, and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little 2-out lightning happening.
3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I gotta believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1 pitch. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. Reined in over to first, and that retires the side. One left for the Yankees. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll take a look at ball one. And it's fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
He froze him on the fastball there. Freddie Freeman becomes the first out of the inning. Adam Duvall is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Lifetime against this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down. It's got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
Count is 1-2 now. And the pitch. One out, nobody on. Shin high, that's taken for a ball. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Dansby Swanson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Down in order. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, they're definitely just not having consistent quality ABs. The game plan they had coming in hasn't worked, and I'm interested to see if they're willing to change it up a little bit.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he takes strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Popped him up. Freeman backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Now back.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Albert Pujols, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. In there, no balls and a strike. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Pujols begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And they try to get Pujols to chase here, but he lays off. It's 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. He'll try again, 1-2. There's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
2 out, nobody on. And that misses 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Not much you could do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Fouled off.
Interesting pitch selection right there. In off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk hitting a guy and let them get on first base free of charge.
Count even at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
Next up, the 2-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
And he lays off for ball 1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
And this will be fouled away. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Stanton, the runner at first with 2 gone. Very weakly on the ground. The 2-2 one more time. Hit hard on the ground to short. Swanson picks it up over to Albies covering at second, and that'll do it. Yanks leave 1. So stepping in is Travis d'Arnaud. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Jordan Hicks is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. Now the 0-1. And he misses with it 1-1. In his career against this pitcher, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
A shot down the first baseline. And Pujols won't get there. This is a fair ball. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. In now, Eddie Rosario, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And it's quickly 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. High and deep down the left field line. And foul. Another 0-2 home. And he looks at a ball 1-2.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Ready with the 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. 1 out and a runner on second base. Hit on the ground out to short. LeMahieu's got it, and that's the second out. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball 1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Slider laid off for a ball.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
All even now, 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. Braves. Tyler Matzek will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. Here's Rougned Odor now.
Leading up for the Yankees. The
First
second
pitch
baseman.
on its way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
In for strike 2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Odor is retired, and there's one away.
Up next.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Stepping up is DJ LeMahieu. His career numbers in this matchup. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. First delivery to him. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
1-2 to DJ LeMahieu.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Grounded back up the middle. Swanson brings it in over to Albies. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Now at the plate here is Austin Riley. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown nine have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. And now the first pitch. Ronald Acuna stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. So two pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Digging in next, Freddie Freeman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They lead it 3-0. Chris Martin is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP Andrew McCutchen. Now the pitch. Ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Joey Gallo will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th.
Joey Gallo.
That's wide, 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Down at 3-1.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th. And now in the box, Gio Urshela. He grounded out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
The 1-0. Gallo gets his lead at first, nobody out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's one. Back to first, and he throws it away. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Yeah, I like the way he stayed right in there at second base, knowing he was vulnerable, but it definitely influenced the throw to first, way offline, and he's going to get charged with an error as a result.
From the stretch, Aaron Judge is at the plate as he watches ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
On a gift of a swing there, it's 3-2 now.
Okay, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit?
Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Rosario is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Here's Albert now. He went down on strikes last time up. Voit will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Now here's the first offering. And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. His career numbers against this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Looking to keep the shutout in check. Here it comes. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Joey Gallo is the new center fielder after coming on as a pinch hitter during the last half inning. Stepping in for the Braves, Adam Duvall. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. And it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
Dansby Swanson is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a throw over. Runner back standing. Comes set, and the 0-1.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Hit back up the middle, but Mayhew towards second. He's got it to Voit in time for the double play.
We don't get to see the glove toss enough, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
At the plate, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Hit hard toward first, and a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one end to end. Richard Rodriguez is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic. Watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Acuna is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the ninth.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Shohei Ohtani comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Here it is on 3-0. Hit hard up the middle, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. Stepping in now, Rougned Odor. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. In his career versus this pitcher, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. That That misses.
Yep,
2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Over the outside half, and it's
I got
2-1.
2-1 the count.
From the belt, the pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. So next to bat will be Gary Sanchez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Popped him up. He brings it in, and the Braves are going to get out of here with a split in this brief 2-game series as this ball game is over. And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Atlanta took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Max Fried takes the win on the mound, his second.